This is Mr. Clem from Clem Maths. Today we're going to start a new little series on basic skills, especially for National 5 applications in maths. In National 5 applications in maths, there's a lot of times when you have to add and subtract decimals or times decimals or add fractions. And there's a lot of key numerical skills that a lot of people struggle with. So I'm going to do a whole series of all the skills required for National 5 apps, which are numerical, and I'm probably going to do the whole of National 5 apps eventually throughout the year. So follow along every single week and build up your skills. Obviously, if you're not doing National 5 apps, this is still a great video for adding and subtracting decimals. But first, before we get to that, let's take a message from our sponsor. Clever Maths is sponsored by Lecky, the educational publisher for Scotland. They offer viewers of this channel a massive 30% discount. Just use the discount code CleverMaths at leckyscotland.co.uk. The practice question books go all the way from level 3 to advanced higher and include National 3, 4 and 5 apps as well, so you can get any book you need for your studies. These are an excellent resource with questions on every topic and contain work solutions so you can see how the marks are awarded. As you go through the book, the questions get increasingly difficult, so by the time you finish your book, you'll be ready for your exams. Usually £9.99, just use the discount code CleverMaths to get 30% off that. Link down below. Okay, welcome back. We're jumping straight in. 34.7 plus 25.38. So I need to set up a column, a non-calculator here. So I write 34.7, nice and big. And then I make sure the number underneath it, the points line up. So I just draw my point first. So I've got 3 after it, then 8. And then I've got 25, so 5 and 2. Now I can put a little plus sign, draw my equal signs. You can draw 1 line or 2, it's up to you. Now, if there's gaps, it's handy sometimes just to put a 0 there to help you see that it is 0. So a little gap there, I'll just put a 0, and now I add. Remember, you always add from the right, not the left. So starting at the right, 0 plus 8 is 8. 7 plus 3 is 10, but you can't write 10 because it's above 9. Only units go in the space. So I put the unit part, 10, makes 0, put my point, and carry 1. I always put it underneath. Now I add up all 3 of the numbers. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 0, carry 1. 3, 4, 5, 6, 60. So I got an answer of 60.08. So I can just write that as my final answer. And I'm done there. Okay, another example, 4.02 plus 32.746. So I'll just write the first one. Doesn't matter what one you write first. Make sure the points line up. And then 746 after the point. And 32, so 2 and 3. Get my line, get my plus, and again, any gaps, just put a 0 in so you can keep track. So there's a 0 there and a 0 there. 0 plus 6 is 6. 2 plus 4 is 6. 0 plus 7 is 7. Point. 4 plus 2 is 6. 0 plus 3 is 3. I get 36.766 and I'm done there. Now, away decimals, 41.3 take away 23.69. So I need to write the first one first, 41.3, take away, make the points line up, 23, 69, line. Again, gaps for zeros. Now, here's the problem. 0 take away 9, where you can do it, it gives you a negative answer, but you can't do it in a column, it messes things up. So what we do instead is we do some borrowing. What I'm going to do is move over to the next column, which is worth 10 more. Borrow one of their 10, so that makes 2, because I've borrowed 1. And just attach it onto my 0 to make 10 instead of 0. And now I can do my sum. 10 take away 9 is 1. And I start the next column. 2 take away 6 it is now, but I can't do that. So I borrow from the 1 on the 1 after it, which makes 0 because there's none left. And I've got 12 now. 12 take away 6 is 6. Put my point in. 0 take away 3 now. Can't do that either. Borrow from the 4 to make 3. And now I've got 10. 10 take away 3 is 7. And finally, 3 take away 2 is 1. And I get 17.61. So you just need to keep your head on when you're doing these. Keep track of your borrowing. 8.5 take away 0.056. 8.5, take away, point lines up, 0.056. So getting it nice and neat, lined up will make it much easier. Putting some zeros in the places, nice equal sign, and then we can start. 0 take away 6 I can't do, so I need to try and borrow. So I'll move over to the next one, but that's still 0. Can't borrow from 0, so I'll just move back to the 5. 5 becomes 4, and I go one column at a time. So that makes 10. And now I'm going to borrow from my 10. That makes 9. And now I've got 10. So I've just borrowed and borrowed. 10 take away 6 is 4. 9 take away 5 is also 4. 4 take away 0 is 4. And then 8 take away 0 is 8. So we get 8.444. At this stage you might be wondering, well, can I take a decimal away from a whole number? And yes, you can. You just write your 32 minus, now there's no point, so just put a point in. Then put a point there, 4.89. Fill up the gaps with zeros. So I've got 0, 0 and 0. Draw my nice lines and start on the right. 0 take away 9, cannot do that, so I'm going to have to borrow. Can't borrow from the 0, so I'll go all the way over to the 2. Take away 1 to get 1, and that becomes 10. Borrow now from the 10, take away 1 from 10 to make 9, and that becomes 10. 10 take away 9, 1. 9 take away 8, 1. Point. 1 take away 4, can't do that either, so I'll borrow from the 3. That's now 2, and I've got 11. 11 take away 4, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 7. And then 2 take away 0 is 2, so I've got 27.11, and we're done there. 201.1, and I have to take away 3.0199. Now, just watch where the numbers go. Points line up. So there's my point. 3 on this side, 0, 1, 9, 9. Fill in the gaps with zeros. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. And now we start on the right. 0 take away 9 we can't do, so we try and borrow. So we keep going back till we get a number, not 0. So I can't do 0 and 0, so I'll borrow from the 1. 1 now becomes 0, and I've got 10. And I just keep borrowing until I'm back to where I started. Borrow from 10, that's 9, makes 10. Borrow from 10, that's 9, makes 10. 10 take away 9 is 1. 9 take away 9 is 0. 9 take away 1 is 8. 0 take away 0 is 0. Back to before the point. 1 take away 3 I can't do, so I'm going to borrow again. Can't borrow from 0, so back to the 2, that's now 1. I've got 10. 10 take away 1 is 9, and I've got 11. 11 take away 3 is 8. 9 take away 0 is 9, and then I've got 1 take away 0 is 1. 198.0801. This has been Mr. Clown from Clown Maths, and today we've done adding and subtracting decimal numbers using column addition and subtraction. Hopefully you found that useful. Take care, stay safe, and goodbye.